Hello, hi, my good people. I hope you are good. I'm also fine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to discuss about a topic because we're in a days where people are coming with different ideas, different things that they want you to do. So today we're going to discuss about trust but verify. So, in the journey of investment, in the journey of business, there are friends or acquaintances who come and they tell you, this thing is good. I tried this and I made a lot of money. So why can't you try? So today we are going to learn that even when someone tells you something, trust them what they are saying, but verify what they are saying. So number one, when it comes to business, if someone comes and tells you this is the right business to do, and we have seen a lot of people being conned, losing money, buying land that don't exist, having maybe one land with like three people, four people with the same title deed. So today we are going just to learn because things to do with business are things that are very sensitive. And when you want to start a business, just look at yourself and find out what are your hobbies, what are your passion, what can you do, what cannot do, what the kind of a person you are in terms of personality, because they're business that you need to talk with a client one-on-one, you need to engage, you need to do some deliveries and all that. And they're business that you just have to sit back and other people be doing the things for you. So trust but verify is something that is very, very important because when you don't verify, you just trust someone, you will end up losing your money, you will end up losing your time, you will end up doing things that you cannot even understand. So you want to start a business and someone comes with a business idea and they're telling you how they're making a lot of millions and they're making a lot of profit. Don't be in a rush to go and do what they're doing because you don't know what else they're doing to make the kind of money they are making. So even if they come and tell you that this business is good, just trust them, but make sure you do your own due diligence and know the do's and don'ts of this business. What does it cost? How does it work and all that? Because when we have money, we tend not to sometimes not to think deeper. Like, I want to start a business. My friend told me they're doing well in this business of cosmetic. Also, and so is having a butchery and they're doing well. So before you start that business, before you buy the idea and you're like, because sometimes when people, or most of the time when someone comes and tells you something about business, they'll give you a hype, and the psych, and you're like, wow, can I start it tomorrow? Like, I need to start this business right now, that this thing is making a lot of money, but you have not verified what they are doing, because most people, they'll not tell you the nitty-gritties of it. They'll not go deeper and tell you, like, even if you want to start this business, this is what you need to know, this is what you need to have. This is where the place you need to be. For example, if you are a believer and don't believe in selling alcohol, for example, and someone comes and tells you, you start this business of wines and spirits, you don't need to be there. It is not you. You'll employ someone. And when you employ someone, everything will run okay. But when you start that business, you end up even spending your 500,000, the money that you have saved for so long, and you realize it has a lot of issues. The police will be coming, people will be fighting because they are drunk. You need to go to the police, this and this has happened, and you'll be like, yo, you didn't tell me all this. All you told me is this business is good and I can make a lot of money. So trust but verify is something that will help us not to make a lot of mistakes. Number two, when it comes to investment, someone will tell you, "Oh, I did this. I invested in crypto. I did this in I don't know which bank. I don't know which circle. They're giving this dividend at the end of the year. You just have to save. Just have to have some money. At the end of the year, they'll give you 20% dividend." And you're like, "Oh, give me the forms. Connect me to someone who is working there. I need to start right now. I need to fill the forms. I need to join this circle." And you go take your money, the only money that you have, you put in that circle. And then after 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, the circle crumbled. And then you're like, "Whoa, I've lost all my savings." So even when somebody comes with an investment idea that seems to be so good, so brilliant, like having a lot of profits, just tell them, "Thank you so much for the information, but let me just do my own research." Or just tell them, "I will think about it." As you think about it, do your due diligence. Verify this circle. Know that how long has it been there. Go to the internet, search for this circle. Find someone who has been there. Let them tell you more about it. Because at the end of the day, we want to make money. we have that urge, that void of just making money overnight. And even in this time, this generation that we have, even the Gen Zs, like so many people, they don't want to work for long. They don't want to go through that process. They want things like microwave cooked things, like right now. So when someone comes and tells them there's a piece of land that is being sold somewhere, and you know that place is so prime. When you buy this piece of land, you will sell it after like 3 years. The land is going for 300,000 or 500,000. After 3 years, we'll sell it like 2 million or 1 million, and you don't even verify. And maybe this land that you are buying, so many people have bought this land. It's very sad. I saw a video on TikTok, and this lady was talking about how he worked in Qatar for so many years, and she bought a piece of land, sorry, and after buying this piece of land, she built a very nice house. And after some years, like 5 years or 7 years, if I'm not wrong, they realized that this land belongs to someone else. So this lady was saying it was so painful for her seeing her own house that he has built with all her sweat going down, like being demolished. And you see, like this lady, she bought this land from people who are selling plots, and they did everything according to her. But it ended up to be a scam. So at the end of the day, even when you hear people saying that, you know that this piece of land here that is being sold at a lower price, yes, maybe you need to have a home. It is your goal. You're in a hurry to have your own home. You want to build. You're tired of paying rent. But just verify. Just verify if this information is true. Look for someone else. Let them take you through the journey. Look for someone who is neutral. Someone who is not like your close friend or the friend to the guy who is telling you the idea, but someone who is a neutral person like a lawyer or an advocate. They can really help you and tell you that this one is good or this one is bad. When it comes to relationship, someone will tell you like, I know this guy, we have been together, this is my good friend, you know, this guy is good. Actually, this guy, I'm a date, like he has been dating like so far two ladies, and you know the first lady really betrayed him. He paid school fees for this lady, Nadema Kamuruka. You know the second lady did this and this to him. This guy is good, and you are like, hey, God has come, and you give in, but you have not verified. You have not even take time to learn this guy, because most people, they come to us playing a role of a victim. Nobody will come to you and tell you, but there was a bad person in that relationship. By the way, I played my role and I think I have a hand for this relationship not working. Everyone will come to us as Jesus, like they are holier than thou. And they're the victim, you know, this lady did this to me, this guy was so bad, this guy, you know, was very narcissist, this guy fought, like they'll come with a lot of negative things talking about the other person, and you end up buying this idea. Even the in-laws, they'll come and tell you, you know, my brother is a good person, you know, my sister is a good person. Of course, huwezi chomea mtu wenu, like huwezi chomea hata beshte yako. So you will always say things that are good, you know, sifa mzuri mzuri, because you want this person to be loved. And I remember there's this time that there was this lady who was she was HIV positive, and she used to be like, hey, I need to have someone. And she used to lie. So she told me like I would tell a guy I'm negative. And then she'll take this guy to where he used to go for her meds. And he will tell the sister, because the sister used to work there. It's a very sad story, by the way. He'll tell the sister, don't tell this guy I'm positive. Just know the way, cheza kama wewe, you know, do whatever you have to do, but let this guy not know I'm HIV positive, because I need to get married. Because if I don't get married, I'll kill myself. And you as a person, you don't verify. Nowadays they say there's this VCT macho that like you just look at someone and you're like, hey, huyu venye anakaa mrembo, this one haiwezi kuwa na HIV. But have you verified? You have trusted the lady, you have trusted the guy, they look good, but have you verified by going for that HIV test? Have you verified by looking for someone who is neutral or someone who can really see with a third eye? Because when you're in love, we tend to ignore a lot of red flags, and we end up saying, you know, I saw this. When things now are falling apart and you're no longer together, now you'll be like, I saw this, I saw this. When you are dating, I saw this. But oh, Sikujua kama ni red flag. So when you have someone who is neutral, someone who means the best for you, they'll be able to tell you, by the way, Maggie, this person or this business, I don't think is a good idea for you. This is someone who meant good for you. They want they want to see you happy. They don't want to see you making a lot of mistakes. So trust but verify is something that will really help us. And even when you go to the bank, they'll ask you for your ID. Even if the person who is serving you is your son or your daughter or your spouse, they'll ask you for your ID. They'll not be like, this is my spouse. They'll not be like, oh, you need 100,000. Just take the money. They have to verify, even if you're their relative. And that is what we should even apply in our day-to-day life. That even when someone comes with a good idea, can you verify? Can you just say, give me time, I'll think about it? Because at the end of the day, when we make decisions overnight, we'll end up to do a lot of mistakes. But when you take time to process and to find out different things, to look for different investment and to weigh out, it will save us from a lot of disappointments. So make sure that when you plan to do something, trust and verify. Be it business. Don't just do something because someone else is doing it. Don't just start a business because someone has told you, you know what, this business has a lot of interest and you can really learn or earn more from this business. So just take your time and learn, but verify the process. You find that someone will say Uber business, like Uber business, a lot of people are really venturing into it, and you have never done anything, but someone will come and tell you, so you have money in your account, you just go and take an Uber car, the bank is giving you at a loan, you'll be able to pay, and you rush and take that Uber car. At the end of the day, you're giving someone else this car to do that business for you, and you end up making a lot of losses. The bank will come for you, they'll take their car, and your money will disappear just like that. You'll lose everything. You'll end up even being in debt because you trusted someone but you didn't verify what they are telling you. And there's another trick that someone will come and tell you, you know me, I know how to drive, but I don't have money. So if you give me that, if you go and take a loan and give me an Uber, I'll be able to work for you and give you some money. So this person, they're telling you because they want to benefit from you. It is not because they love you or they care sometimes, but most of the time is because they are jobless and they want to benefit from you. So you end up taking that loan from the bank, you end up purchasing the car, and then you give them the car because they have told you they have been working there before and this business is really making a lot of money. But you have not even verified as a person. You have not gone to a different person and asked them, by the way, I see you doing this Uber business. Or even when you board an Uber, you can even ask the driver, how is the business going? What can you say about this business? I mean, if you ask like two, three people, you will get different opinion. So that when you go to buy that car, you will know that I have the details. You will not bank on one person who wants you to take the car because they want to do something for you. They want to be the driver. So when it comes also to investment, just know where you're investing your money. People are losing their money day and night. And because of friends, because of someone come and tells you, I've made a profit, and you just follow them. And for me, I always say that it's not all about the profit. It's all about the genuineness and the sustainability of that company or organization. Just ask yourself, how long has it been in operation? And if they're giving crazy, crazy interest, where are they investing your money? Because at the end of the day, when you find an investment where you are being given, 17%, 20%, 18%, just ask yourself, what are these guys doing to get the 18%? What are these guys doing to get the 20%? And then just compare in the current market, how are other maybe money market fund or other circles, how are they doing? And where do they invest the money? Because at the end of the day, we just hear from a friend and we are like, oh, you mean last year your circle gave you 18%? Me, I'm joining that circle. I'm living where I am. And maybe where you are, it's a genuine thing. They're giving you that 13% or 12% that is long term. And that is something that, it's your money is safe, your capital is safe. But now, because a friend has told you about this different circle that is giving 18%, you end up withdrew your money from a safe place, taking your money to people who will end up squandering your money. So when you have lost everything, now you are like, I wish I knew I could have stayed there. And that is why for me, I'm always against this thing of, I'm in this money market fund and just go and Google, you'll see that money market fund leading. Even if they are leading, the question is, where are they investing your money? because of importance is capital preservation. So trust but verify. When it comes to relationship, don't just be like, oh my God, this is nice. He's a nice woman. The friend has told me good things about her. The relative has told me good things about her. Just ask the person and go and ask somebody who is just neutral. They'll tell you the truth because it is obvious. I mean, huwezi chomea mse wako, huwezi chomea mtu unapenda like your friend and your buddy. Even you want good for them. So don't bank on what people are telling you. Take another step and verify what they're telling you. Don't bank on what somebody has said it has been working for them. Take a step and do your own verification. Don't even tell them that you are doing your own research or your own verification. Just do it silently, and it will save you and it will save us from a lot of shit. It will save us from a lot of losing our cash, wasting our time, having this bitter life and a lot of regrets and fear and all that. So trust and verify. Don't let anyone come to you selling an idea and you're like, okay, just give me. And there are these people who walk around and they're telling you the way they're giving you loans. You don't know if you have met them maybe in your place of work and they come and they say, this loan, when you take it, it is instantly within 72 hours, you have the money. And when they're selling you some products, people need to be nice and they're always nice. But now, when it is your turn to return the money, you'll be wondering, is this the same person who talked to me the first day? Because now they are different people because they need their money back. They'll not be that good and friendly. But when they're selling those products, they are so friendly. So make sure that even when you are in need of cash, even when you are in the journey of investment and really want to invest, verify whatever you want to do. Be it buying a piece of land, don't be in a hurry. Just take your time. Don't be like, you do this for me, I'm far. And I always feel like if you're far, I always feel for our friends, our sisters, and our brothers who are not in Kenya. If you're a Kenyan and want to invest in Kenya, you can't even trust your relatives. Some of our relatives, you'll be like, we've grew together. This my cousin is a good person. This my aunt is a good person. But people do change. So even if you trust them, can you just verify from someone else? Like I sent this amount to Maggie. Did she do one, two, three? So you don't trust someone too much, but they're eating your money. You don't trust someone too much, but they're doing their own development. So at the end of the day, make sure that you trust everything. And even if you're trusting everything, not everything you need to do. Verify and make a decision. I know of a person who he was in Qatar and he used to send money to the brother. So the brother purchased a piece of land for him. And after purchasing the land, they built a house. So this guy, because they have grown together with this brother, he didn't have that time of going deeper and asking the nitty-gritties of send me the title, send me this, send me that. Kumbe, this brother bought the land under his name. So when this guy comes back to Kenya, he realized the land is there, the house is there, but under the brother's name, not under his name. And I can tell you it has been a case for the longest period because this brother now is not willing to change the title to the owner of the land. And this owner of the land doesn't have a baby boy. And us in Kenya, most of people from Western, people value having a baby boy. So the other one who bought the land and wrote it under his name has three sons. So the target is they want to take over this land. And they feel like when this brother dies, the owner of the land, that the one who will be left with the land. So they'll even end up chasing the family away. So things like these are things that we need really, 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 really to verify. Don't say this person is my relative. I will not ask bad questions or I will not ask many questions. Ask many questions because it is your money. Ask everything. And if you doubt anything through the process, verify, make sure they send you everything. Don't sit there and say, she's my sister, we have come from far, she's my aunt, she's the one who raised me. People do change. So make sure that whatever you do, whatever you are planning to do, be it investment, be it business, be it relationship, please trust but verify. so that at the end of the day, you will not lose what you have worked for all this time. You will not sit down and cry and fall into depression because you just trusted a friend, but you didn't verify what they're telling you. So thank you so much for always watching my videos. May you share this video to anyone else that you feel like they need to benefit from it. So subscribe, like, and share. God bless you. Bye bye.